Welcome back to the Wine Cellar podcast, the podcast where we talk shit while drinking wine.
That we don't know shit about.
I am Austin.
I'm Caleb.
Jess.
And Dan.
And today we have a white wine as opposed to the reds that we've had staining my teeth for the past 2 weeks. This one is called Les Portes de Bordeaux, a Grand Vin de Bordeaux. It is a Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh, I like that.
There is no description other than the government warning not to drink wine while pregnant on here.
Good
Cute.
thing none of us are pregnant, right?
Yep.
Wait, let me check. No.
And let's give it a sip and then a rating.
Oh, I've been sipping like
Yeah.
a lot. Sorry. I was just like, I had a stressful day, so I'm like, I'm just going to get drunk quick.
Okay. Austin, go.
A nice oaky afterbirth.
After birth.
Kind of sort of an oaky afterbirth. What was that?
We have notes of
Does it taste like placenta?
we have notes of like a tarnished grape in here.
That sounds
Okay.
disgusting. Is that for real? Is that what it says?
No, it doesn't. It
Are
really
you
doesn't have a
pretending to
description at
know
all.
what
I'm just speaking from the heart.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the term afterbirth.
This one's got to be like a 3.6 for me.
Wow.
Higher than the reds that we've had
I'm
for
shocked.
sure.
Okay.
I'm going to go 4-4.
What?
Yeah, I love Sauvignon Blanc, though. I love
Oh my
white wine.
God.
All right.
3.2.
I'm going to go with a 2.
Whoa!
Solid
The
2.
disrespect.
Wow.
The
I'm
disrespect.
a red wine girly. It's
Okay.
a little fruit juicy for me. And at least it's not sugary.
No, Sauvignon Blanc gets the job done. I'm telling you.
I mean, it's really nice. I could use an ice cube.
Yeah, so we have the other ones that are
Ice
chilled. Yo, white wine has to be chilled though.
Yeah.
Like that's where you taste the crisp afterbirth.
What was that?
You got
It like
too.
tastes like an apple orchard, I feel like. Is that,
Ooh,
is that fair?
I can
It
get
is
the
a bit-
appley taste. When
it-
you say
it-
the orchid part, I'm like, oh, that's a little too beery.
It is
for
a
me.
bit cidery.
I wouldn't pick it for myself.
But no, red wine pairs really good with steak.
And pasta.
Oh, I thought white wine paired better with pasta.
Red, well, that's true, but red is for like a good bolognese. You know I love a good bolognese.
Austin loves a good bolognese.
I mean, you
He
eat it
will
like
literally order it from
every
a bar at like 2 a.m., which is so weird. Okay. Do you?
Continuing from our last episode when we asked about our fall activities, last week was it? We did one. We went apple picking.
We did.
The three of us, Austin, Jess, and Dan, went apple picking while Caleb.
You guys sound so excited about that. Are you happy?
It was
Are
a
you
lot of fun.
Are you happy with yourselves?
Yeah, we had a great time.
Fuck you all.
Okay, so we went to Boston Hill Farm in
Yes.
North Andover of Massachusetts. There was like a
There was
petting
goats.
zoo.
Yeah, quite a lot of goats.
There's one sheep.
We got a bunch. Oh, there were rabbits too.
Rabbits and chickens.
We got 2 bags of apples.
We went on the train to Hogwarts.
To Hogwarts.
Yeah. Austin drove.
I was a conductor.
I'm getting there. Here's the story.
Okay.
We got back. We went to the store. We got apple cider donuts, which was Jess was great. Jess approved. She's a Michigan
They were so
girly.
good. Michigans are better. But
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew
I'm
she was
sorry.
gonna say
I had
that.
to say.
It was so light
Uh-huh,
and fluffy.
uh-huh.
So we were eating. We ate a donut fine, and then Austin came out, and then we like, oh, here's your donut. So Jess and I were talking, and then the next thing I see is like a bit of donut like was gone, and then I just saw Austin have his donut on his palm and just start eating from it. And early into that, that's what we did for the goat. We put like the food
The
in our
food.
palm and feed it to the goat. So I'm like, why are you eating it like a goat? Like did
He
you
went
forget
fully
that
like
you're-
face palm, like into his hand.
Are you okay mentally? Is there something going on?
There's something I have to say.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I asked. It was genuinely curious.
No,
like,
Dan
what-
literally
what
looked at him
happened?
like, did you forget how to eat? Why are you eating like a goat?
They lost it, and I never got my answer. So why did you eat like that?
So I was going in for an initial taste. I was like, all right, do I want to commit to a whole donut? And I was like, at first, no. So I picked a little bit of the donut. And I was like, all right, there's a lot of sugar on it, so I want to avoid sugary fingers, so I have to wash my hands again. And so my brain shut off, and I decided to eat it like a goat.
Also, when we were feeding the goats,
Valid.
I gave Austin some of the food, and obviously you like go like that with your palm and you let them eat it. He takes it and just throws it into the goat's
For the record, I do believe that is called animal cruelty. Arrest this man.
What are you doing? No, they didn't catch any.
Speaking of goats, I want to do goat yoga.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I
Have
think
you ever
that's
heard of that?
so
What is that?
relaxing.
Is
Okay,
the goat the
You've never seen
teacher?
that?
No.
no. So pretty much what you do, never been. I've only saw this like on social media, and I think they did it like back in Florida. A few of my friends, but you go to like this yoga farm or goat farm, and they do yoga there, and then you like get on your knees, like tabletop. Imagine me tabletop. Get on your knees, tabletop, and then the goat like hops on your back. And then you do like all your yoga poses with this goat on top of you. It's supposed to be like very therapeutic, and then you can like, of course, pet the goats afterwards.
It's
so.
like the baby goats. They're
Yeah,
like
like
very
the small ones.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like really, really fun.
Are they trained to stay in your back the whole time?
I think they kind of
Yeah.
just like run around and like they'll
I
go
mean,
on
we're
your
in
back.
their habitat, so
Yeah.
like, we're kind of like disturbing them from what they generally do.
What happens if they run off? Do you have to go get it? Or
Well, no, I think we're like in the pen. We're still like in the enclosed area, but
you're
on,
doing
like,
yoga in the pen?
Usually they
I
bring them.
believe
I
so.
think the ones I've seen are like inside.
I've seen the ones that they were outside, like
Oh, really?
actually like in their pens. Like you're like on a yoga mat though,
Oh,
but like you're in like
well maybe.
where their little pasture and field is.
Are people like walking around watching you? Like,
N-
No, it's like a class. Like
Okay.
everyone's doing, like we're all doing it, and then little Billy's gonna come up and say, and then jump on your back.
Little
People
Billy.
just walk around with their food and just start doing
Yeah, I'm like, it's supposed to be very therapeutic and relaxing, like, you know, after a long day.
and then the ghosts come around with a cider donut, and you have to eat it from its.
You
Or
palm it.
you go around and do
Just
that.
completely palm it. Me and Austin were like, we forgot how to eat or something. I like broke mine in half, and then there was a bee flying over my head, so it was like trying to get the bee away from me, and it's like a sugar like covered donut, so there's sugar
all
over
over your
my
head.
Just make it worse.
Great.
Because now
Yeah.
it's just full of sugar.
Yeah.
So-
All over her, and the bee
and the
kept
bees
coming.
love me.
Do they sting you?
I'm allergic.
No, we got
I
away from
didn't have
there
my
before they were
EpiPen.
able to.
Death by bee sting.
I have every day. I think maybe I should carry my EpiPen on me, and then I never do it. So, we'll see. If I'm ever like call an ambulance, just do it.
Okay.
Thanks.
If your emergency contact doesn't pick up.
Yeah, which is Caleb. Actually, it's like my mom, my dad, and then Caleb.
For the record, my phone is no longer going to block Jessica from calling me because she has been added to my favorites.
And now I call him all the time.
She calls me all the time. And I actually call her all the time now 'cause I'm just like, she's
Yeah.
going to answer. I'm like, so, hey, let's talk. I was like, this is what's going on in my life.
For
Help
like
me.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nothing is going on in your life.
Well, like
It's just like
call-
randomness.
Just like a quick
Yeah.
little combo.
I'm like, hey, are you busy?
do you want to go for a walk?
I'm like, yeah, let's go for a walk right now. But she left me today. But
I went to a workout class, which, by the way, I wanted to tell you, I really liked the class, but the area was like a little sketchy. So I don't think I'll be able to do nighttime classes there. I have to only do daytime classes.
In the South End?
that was
No,
a
it
daytime
was in-
class. You went at
Yeah,
noon.
yeah, it was a lunchtime class. But no, it was like in Alston, off of the Harvard
Yeah.
stop. It was a little sketchy over there. But it was a really good class. I feel very worked out.
Fit girl era. That's what
Trying.
we're talking about.
Trying to get back in shape. I used to be like so fit, like in like a fitness era, like 3-4 times a week, and then it just like was like, wow, my body is exactly where I want it. I'm gonna stop completely,
Yeah.
live my life, and then I never like it. Obviously, my body didn't stay that way.
No. Like, that's how I was thinking about doing the Hard 75, but I never started because I realized I don't want to torture myself for 75 days.
During Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's
Oh,
like the
that,
worst time to
that
do it.
part's not the issue. It's literally like I don't want to commit to waking up every morning, working out. I don't want to commit to reading 15 or 10 pages a day. And like it's just too much. It has to
Yeah,
like
that's
come
a
in
lot.
waves. Like I want like it's like either or.
like one thing at a time.
Yeah. Like, of course, every year around the summertime, I do like these little sabbaticals where I'm just like cleansing my palate, which is my body. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to drink for 60 days. And everybody hates when I do it. But it's just like, I
It
do it
is
for me
horrible.
because like I go through like this rage scene where I'm just like, duh, 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 like I'm like going crazy. And then I'm like, okay, I need to slow down on my drinking because like I don't get to sleep well or anything like that. So, but yeah, I might try that again.
That's good. Yeah.
Pour it up,
Austin,
pour
how
it
much
up.
do you work out? I was thinking
Too
about it
much.
today. I feel like, how do you have time? Because, like, I went to one workout class during the day, and I was like, I have to get back and, like, get back to my meetings. and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
How much, like, what do you mean?
Like, how often and, like, how much time do you spend? What does your weekly routine look like?
It's like 5 days a week. I made breakfast, my lovely cream of rice
Woo!
and peanut butter. Amazing.
Poor man's meal.
Whenever it, like, works out.
Do you, like, put it on your work schedule, like, busy?
No.
Oh, you don't?
You
No.
just go
People
Yeah.
don't just, like, put meetings on your calendar randomly?
No.
That happens to me very often.
often.
So this weekend, I went to Charleston for a wedding, and I picked an Airbnb that was the cheapest Airbnb
Oh,
I could
God.
find.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Is there a horror story coming?
$43 a night,
Wow.
What? For a whole Airbnb?
a room and a house.
So
A
the,
room and a
Oh.
house.
the guy was
Okay.
there. The person was
Jeepers
there.
Creepers.
No, he actually wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some random dude was there instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I get in and I'm like, all right, this neighborhood doesn't seem too bad. And then I like went out for a walk and I was like, all right, never mind. And then I turned around because the second I like stepped out and like walked down the street a bit, there were houses with like holes in them, like just battered down, beaten up houses. There was like a whole group of like people just collecting for some reason in the corner. I don't know what they were doing.
Drugs?
Could be. I don't know. I didn't go that far. I turned around, and there's some random dude like staying in the house with me, but like I didn't see him the first day. I just like I heard him kind of scattering around like when I was in the bathroom one day.
When you say scattering, I just think of a rat. Sorry.
It seemed like it. I was in the bathroom. I
Little
didn't
rat
hear him
going
the entire
around.
time, and I thought I was alone. And then I hear like doors opening and closing, and someone moving around, and moving. And when I walked out of the bathroom, no one was there. I was like, all right, but the door was locked, so he must have left. I was like, all right, fine. But the second day, I like, this dude shows up. He's like, hey man, what's up? You mind if I shower? I was like, sure.
Was it one bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he showers, and I hear a toothbrush going, and it sounds a lot like my toothbrush. And I'm like, hello? I'm pretty sure, because I walked in the bathroom after he got out, and there was no other, like, bathroom kit. There's no toothbrush in there besides mine. I was like, did this man use my toothbrush? And then I felt the towel on the door, and it was wet. And it was my towel that I'd used for my shower. And I was like, okay. All right, buddy.
Oh my god.
What did you do? You just throw the toothbrush away?
No, it's a $200 toothbrush.
Oh my God, are you
But
using
can you
it?
change the tip?
Yeah, I changed the tip.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you use it?
Okay.
What?
Did you use it like later in the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, you might have some bacteria growing in your mouth.
I don't know,
But
but
we like start implementing social distancing.
Yeah. Austin, get away from us. Caleb, come over here.
I had to brush my teeth.
No, you didn't. You could have literally
would've bought-
ordered a
Run to
new
CVS.
toothbrush
Yeah.
right then and replaced the head immediately.
Oh, oi,
Oh.
oi.
Yeah, but that night I heard gunshots outside.
cute.
So that was phenomenal. And the next day was the wedding. It was Sunday. I didn't have a suit, so
You
I
went without a suit?
yeah.
Oh my god,
Well-
we bought the ticket like a day before.
You stress me
the flight
out.
ticket.
I drove to Brooks Brothers, and I tell the guy I have a wedding in 4 hours, and he's like, and then he turns around and he's like, all right, so you got a wedding in 4 hours, what do you need? And I was like, I need a suit, I need a shirt, I need socks. And
Okay, why did you go? You were not prepared. You
You're
were
like,
not
I need the whole
prepared.
fit.
You need-
I need everything.
like, do you not have any of these things here?
No.
You don't have socks?
Well, I
Shoes, belt, shirt.
I had shoes and I had a belt. That was it.
Okay, that's enough. No, I'm
That's
just
because
kidding.
you work remotely, there was never an occasion where you need a suit
Yeah.
to meetings.
Yeah. I pretty much just wear workout clothes when I do my work. But yeah, so he laughed at me for a little bit, and then he helped me find a suit and a shirt and socks, and I did have a tie. I had a tie.
Yay.
Good.
Yeah, but
Did you rent it?
no.
Oh, you had to buy all
Yeah,
of
I just
that.
bought it.
Oh,
Okay. And you
expensive.
brought it back here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's my suit now.
You should have
Well,
wore it
this is
tonight.
good. This-
Yeah,
yeah.
An investment.
You should have wore it tonight. You should wear that suit every week.
He has
actually.
an outfit change. He like goes in. And he
You know
comes
what?
out.
You should
Oh.
dress
Wear
up
the suit.
as a wedding guest for Halloween.
That is a good idea. Use
Someone
that
just walks up and
suit.
be like, "So who are you?" Be like, "I'm a wedding
Is
guest."
it black? You can be like Men in Black.
No, it's like a
Right.
brown, like
Tan?
kind of
Oh.
striped esque. And then I left and went to the wedding, and it was a very, very nice wedding.
Nice.
Yeah.
Happy and fun.
So speaking of weddings, actually, I was on TikTok and I randomly saw this ad that was inquiring if someone would want to be a bridesmaid or a groomsman
I
for
wanna
a
do
day.
that.
Exactly, like a professional. Like if you are the bride and groom and you need, like, say if somebody just dropped out of your wedding and you need somebody to fill that void, you can pay someone
we would
to.
both be
Oh
really
my
good at
God,
that.
it's like Wedding Crashers, but like in a
Yeah.
professional setting. Like
'Cause we're
I would
so
love that.
Outgoing.
The amount of weddings I've been to in the past 3 years, I'm just like, I've been in like 9 weddings, and I'm like, I've gone to about 12. I just went to a wedding 2 weeks ago, so that's what made me think about it. I'm just like, would you do it?
Absolutely. I actually thought about it and then I forgot to sign up on the page.
Let's keep these good vibes going. This is.
Ew. Jesus. Are you okay?
Sorry. I want to play a little game called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Ooh, I love.
Somebody throw 3 random names out.
Mariah Carey.
SpongeBob.
No.
What?
Mariah Carey.
No, the SpongeBob
Eminem.
guy. The,
oh.
not the cartoon.
Okay,
the
I was
guy
gonna
that
say, there's
plays
a-
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
And Ariana
new
Grande's
boy
new
toy.
boy toy.
Ooh.
SpongeBob and Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
Mariah Carey because I'm gay.
No, I'm gonna. I would kill SpongeBob's character, like whoever that man is.
I also SpongeBob actually.
Wow.
I will kill the SpongeBob guy. I would fuck Eminem, and I would marry Mariah
Not
Carey.
have sex with the rest of your life.
No, you can. Does
What are you gonna
does
do?
FMK explicitly mean like you're not gonna fuck the guy you marry or the person you marry?
Well,
Well,
I mean, a
I'm
lot of
gonna-
marriages don't have sex.
Yeah.
I think I would probably marry Eminem. And then I would. Oh my God, this is so hard. I'm a Detroit girl. I have to marry Eminem. And I would kill Mariah Carey for Eminem because he hates her. Okay?
Really?
And yeah, they have a rivalry.
About what? They're like in 2 different genres.
Oh my God, you didn't know that?
No.
They like
He just
literally
loves the way
hate
she
each other.
lies.
No, the song "Obsessed" is about Eminem.
Why you
Because
so
he
obsessed
was-
with me?
Really?
Like there was a whole beef with them. Yeah. You guys didn't know anything?
You're delusional. You're delusional.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I love that song.
Watch the
Anyway.
music video. It's literally like a
Nobody
little
watches music
Eminem walking
videos.
by.
This is not fucking TRL.
I love music videos.
This is not TRL. We do not watch music videos.
I would kill SpongeBob.
If Ariana fucks him, I guess I can fuck him.
Yeah, I want to know what the hype is about.
I'll marry Eminem and then fuck Mariah Carey.
We support same-sex allies. Woo!
See the guy who just married Mariah Carey.
Listen,
I didn't marry
money
her.
talks.
Oh.
Money talks.
You think I mean, I don't know. I don't know the
Hear the
answer to
Christmas
that. Who
song?
has
Catalog-wise, I think Mariah got him.
Who has more money?
That Christmas album.
Yeah.
She's timeless,
She's doing a
even when she's
Christmas
dead.
tour. Like,
Are we going?
How old is she?
oh, should we go?
Should we?
I think if I had to guess, I'd say 42.
Mariah Carey? No, she's older than 42.
44.
I don't know.
She's like
I think genuinely, I try to think of celebrities
47.
like if I was sitting in a room with them and like we were like, you know, maybe gonna be friends, you know, like would I like them? And I know I would hate Mariah.
Wait,
like, I
wait.
just know it.
Guess how old she is real quick before he looks it up.
I think 42 was a good answer, so I'll go 43.
early 50s. Like,
I don't think she's 50.
52.
Really?
You guys are so fucking off.
55?
She's 54. You're the
oh,
closest.
Good for her.
See?
That sounds like when
Good
you
for
said
her.
30 or 40. I'm like, what?
I didn't think she was that old.
Like,
The ice block that she lives in every year until Christmas keeps her young.
Yeah, facts.
I'm back.
Oh my god.
She does it every. It's like after. I think even October 1st, like she posted something on her Instagram with
I
her
love
like
it.
getting ready for Christmas time. I'm like, oh wow.
Like,
Are
I
you?
haven't had dinner.
Guys, so I was watching a TikTok today where this girl was telling a story about how her friend was telling her at their company, like company-wide meeting, this guy left his camera on and he brought his computer into the bathroom and took a full-ass shower.
I saw that same TikTok.
Did you?
Yeah.
So my question to you guys, because we all like have moments where we work
didn't
remote.
even pour
Have you
anything.
guys ever done something like that? Like anything? I will tell you, I did unmute myself in a company-wide meeting one time, and Kiana was talking to me about like UPS. I don't even remember. We were just talking about like there was a UPS store, and then we were gonna walk over there, and whatever.
And you were unmuted.
And I unmuted, and then I literally called my boss and was like, "Did you hear me? Like whatever." And he was like, "No." And then I found out at a company like happy hour that everyone heard me,
Oh my god.
and my boss lied to me.
Wow.
Unhinged.
He was like, "No, I didn't hear you. What? Nobody heard you." Has anyone in your company ever done anything like that? No, you don't have
I've
any.
never
We have a
seen.
very committed team.
I've never seen a single one of my coworkers like what they look like.
Oh,
They have
no,
video
I
on?
see them all.
No,
Oh no. Yeah, we have our videos on.
it's a strip.
I wasn't there for a meeting, but someone has told me that there was like a big meeting, and the girl, her camera was on, and she didn't realize it, and she was getting her hair done, and she was like in the salon chair.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, there has been times where like I'm traveling during meetings, like I'm on a plane or in the car or something, and I remember I was dating this guy that lived in Arizona, and so the time difference worked out very, very well. So I like took like the first flight out, and I was like, I think I left around like 6 a.m. and I was gonna get there at like 7 their time, which was like I think 9 our time here on the East Coast. And I didn't gauge time correctly. And like, so I'm logging on to this court proceeding, and I'm like, I didn't realize my microphone wasn't muted. And I can hear the judge saying, "What's that loud fan noise?" And like, you know, like the in the air,
In
like
the
the airplane
airplane.
sounds like so different. Like it's
Yeah.
just like so odd. So like I'm trying to mute myself so fast as I'm pressing all these buttons on my phone. My camera cuts on, and you just see me like frozen, like trying to like, so I like cover the camera, and then like I just power my phone off, and then I text one of my friends. I'm just like, my work friends. I'm just like, "Hey, did anybody see me?" He was just like, "Of course, we all saw you." I was like, "Just let them know that like my phone died, and I'm
That is
sorry."
so
So I'm
funny.
just like, "Whew." So ever since then, like I've never scheduled meetings or anything
When you're
during
traveling.
when I'm traveling. That reminds me of like the old videos, like when you see like the kids, like when COVID like was happening, and everything, they're doing school remotely, and like kids fall asleep and everything. I'm just like, I don't know if I could sit in an 8-hour setting
No.
on Zoom all
That would
day.
be
Absolutely
so
not.
hard. I
Like
feel so
no,
bad.
I couldn't do it. Like even a 30-minute meeting, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Wait. We should do another round of FMK for Dan.
Kim K.
Love her,
Mary.
Mary.
Mary,
Game's over.
we're done.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll try to pick like better choices. Kim K. Chloe.
Her sister.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I'm in the
Kylie.
family.
All the Jenner.
Oh.
All the
Okay, I would.
Can we throw Caitlyn in there?
No.
Kim K.
I can't kill any of them.
You have to
No,
kill someone. Okay, I'll go. I'm gonna marry Kim.
Absolutely.
I fuck Chloe.
You kill Kylie.
Oh, I thought you said Kendall. I would kill Kendall.
I would kill Kendall.
I would kill
Can
Kendall.
I kill Kendall? Can I kill?
No.
Can Kendall die?
Kylie, Chloe, and Kim.
But King Kylie, I love King Kylie.
Okay, so recanting a little bit. Marry Kim.
Still the same.
Fuck Kylie. Actually,
Oh, this is not that
I feel
hard,
like
you guys.
no, it's
It
very hard
is.
for us. It is very hard for us.
can we throw Courtney in there?
No.
All right. Fuck Kim. No, marry Kim. Yeah,
5 years later.
Kylie has to get killed. I'm sorry.
I think the same.
Yeah.
I think that because Chloe,
I love
seems like
her.
she'd be good in bed.
Yeah.
She's fun. She's a good time.
I don't really know much about Chloe, so I'm gonna kill her.
All right.
I feel like I might get along with Kylie because she's my age and we can live happily ever after. So I'll marry her
Mm-hmm.
and I'll fuck him.
I
That's
do
good.
also think Kylie and I would be such a good wives.
Okay, now it's Austin time to shine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Kill Chloe.
No, same.
Typical.
Who are you marrying?
Marry Kim.
Ooh.
Fuck Kylie.
Ooh.
Interesting. Kim, if you're watching, just give me a chance.
He's
That's
gay,
all.
But okay.
Just give me a chance. We'll have
Alright,
fun.
My three: Regina George from Mean Girls, Pete Davidson, Henry Cavill.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Wait,
I knew you were gonna say that.
wait. Who's Henry?
I need
You don't
an
know that
infinite
this is-
time.
this
me,
is
me,
his
me.
celebrity
Shush,
crush.
shush. I need my whole life with Henry. I'll fuck Pete and whoever I'm gonna kill. I don't care.
I don't
He
even
was
know who
like
this
over the
Henry
part.
person
But
is.
you didn't know that that's his celebrity crush. He talks about it all the time.
No, I don't know who this person is. I've never even heard their
Superman.
name.
Superman.
Oh, I thought his name was Clark Kent.
Well, Clark Kent is Superman, and
No,
Henry
no,
Cavill
he
is the
put
guy that
Henry Cavill.
Oh.
The actor.
Clavel. Well, how do you say
Well,
his last name?
he's dead
Cavill.
in my book, so I'll kill him. I'm definitely gonna
Good for
fuck
me.
Pete Davidson because I heard he has a
Absolutely.
big ass dick. And Regina George, I guess I'm marrying Regina, but I hope I run her over with a bus.
I think I would marry Pete just because of my options. I would kill Henry because because
Wow.
if okay, I don't want to burst. Should I not burst his bubble? I'm
Burst
sorry.
it.
You can burst the bubble.
Okay, I listen to a lot of celebrity like blind items, and all of his like Hollywood rumors are that he like talks to underage women. So it gives me the heebie-jeebies, and I would kill him.
And that's who
We're
you
not-
want in your
We're
life.
not down with
I can change
pedophiles.
it. No, I
We're
can't.
not down with that.
Change him.
So I guess I would have to fuck Regina.
Yeah, I would say kill Regina. I'll probably marry Pete.
Whoa.
He's weird.
I'm weird.
I feel like we
You
could, I feel like we
goddamn
could vibe, and then fuck Henry Cavill.
Ooh. Like, fuck him? Or.
Fuck him or him fuck you.
Like, which direction are we talking?
all right.
Okay. Moonin.
I love that.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
Is anyone gonna give me Niall? Damn.
All right.
Whatever.
Out.
Niall Horan,
Choose.
Yeah.
Niall Horan, Dylan O'Connor, and
Oh, Brian.
Dylan O'Brien.
O'Connor.
Dylan O'Brien.
Oh, and Jess from Gilmore Girls.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Those three are hard for her.
Oh my god, why'd you just do that?
Yeah.
100% Niall I would marry.
Yeah.
Just fuck. And then
Oh,
I
okay.
guess I would have to do away with Dylan. I love
Wait,
him
did
so
you
much.
fuck
Can
another
imagine
girl?
both of
I
you?
love him so much.
You,
What?
you fucked another girl?
She's fucked the girls all night.
No, Jess is a guy
No, Jess is a guy. Yeah,
Just from New Girl.
from Gilmore Girl.
Oh, I thought you said New Girl.
Huh?
Gilmore Girl.
Jess is a guy. He's what's his real name? Milo.
Yeah. I don't know.
Chinopolis?
Did you guys ever watch what's that show that he's in? This Is Us. This Is Us. Is that the show?
I don't know.
Tell them your biggest phobia, which I don't think any of you knew about this until recently. Well, I found out recently.
Oh, but did
What
we
is it?
answer all the horror? Oh, me?
Yeah, your phobia.
I forgot what it's called, but it's still a lot of holes. All these spiders' eyes. Or
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Too much holes.
The other day,
That's like common, which is so random.
the other day we went and had dim sum, and it was a meatball, and the meatball for some weird reason it had peas in it, and then I was trying to take the peas out, and Dan's sitting across from me, like we're sitting right now, and he's like, "Ugh." And I'm like, what
Turn
the
it over.
fuck is
Turn
wrong
it
with
over.
you?
I can't see those
I'm like,
holes.
what's wrong? He's like, I can't see the holes.
earlier,
I was like,
the-
it's freaking me out, and I'm like, okay.
Really?
The Amazon package, like the stickers, is like little dots, and it's just like everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, I throw it away. I don't know.
Is it
It's,
like
so
things are gonna
freaky.
crawl out of the holes or?
Nothing. I know it's nothing, but like it just. It made me,
Triphobia.
like, cringe. Oh,
What is it?
triphobia.
It's pretty like I
Trypophobia.
feel like it's kind of
Uh.
common these days.
It
No.
made me cringe. It made my entire organs.
That is
fall
crazy.
off each
How do you feel about Swiss cheese?
Wait, fear of holes? Oh,
That's two away.
trypophobia, yeah.
And they're like different shapes.
Okay.
Sorry, we pronounced it wrong. It's trypophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
What's
my
that?
god. This is gonna freak him out.
Don't show him that. That's literally.
Don't jump. Oh.
Wait, type in Agora.
Do you guys know the episode of SpongeBob where they say Squidward's claustrophobic and they think he's scared of Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Can't breathe.
So funny.
No, like no one answered my questions.
Oh, what was your question?
What was your
The
question?
movies, and then we segment into like.
Oh,
I
let's
said,
start
oh,
over.
I said the nun.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, mine was still the fear of dying. So any movie where death is
Final
involved.
Destination.
Really? That just
Austin.
like freak you out.
I haven't really seen that many like really creepy ones, but I have to say like Midsummer.
I refuse to
That
watch
is
that.
Oh
I actually
my
refused.
god, that movie is literally one of my favorite
I don't-
I love it.
movies ever.
My old roommate like really liked stuff like that, and she made me watch. What was the other one?
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Oh.
And I hated it.
Hereditary got me, yeah.
I hated
Hereditary.
it.
I love the part when
The head.
Why do you love that?
I knew you'd fucking say that.
I think about it all the time. Like I actually think about it all the time.
me and my little
haunts
from
me.
cheerleading, we literally like if I text her right now a picture of Hereditary, she's gonna text me back something like just so morbid. It's just hilarious to us. Like
It's
the
not
whole
funny.
entire. It's not a funny movie. It's just like the scene when they get in the accident, her fucking head literally gets decapitated,
I-
Can you imagine
I was
being her
like-
brother?
I was like,
and then the mom
Like 5
literally
minutes
just was
after that.
like losing her shit.
Her mom hated him after that.
Yeah,
That was good acting.
that was amazing
was-
acting. That
When
movie
she
was
saw
amazing.
the daughter's body and went out to the car and screamed, nothing.
And didn't she keep the body like in the
Yeah,
house? And
I
that's,
think so,
in the
yeah.
attic, right?
I don't remember that.
because that was like the whole like devil worshipping thing going on
Yes,
up there.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was
I don't think she did. I think it was the grandma, wasn't it?
no. I think it was the mom. I think
No,
it was the
because
mom.
she was, like,
Because remember the
No,
Not
mom.
the
about
mom
it.
was the mom was
Her
like
mom
not in.
was not about
She
it.
was like actually scared.
Yeah,
I don't know, you guys.
It was a grandma. I think it was a grandma.
it was the grandma.
I don't remember
The mom like did not want any part
Was
of
it
that.
No, but her mom was the one that was possessed
And-
at the end.
Nope. Her mom, remember when she threw the book or whatever into the fireplace and then the dad caught on fire? That was horrible.
Yeah.
The whole movie. But so that's the same director
Sorry,
from
spoiler
Hereditary.
alert if you want to watch
Oh, if
this.
you haven't watched it,
If you haven't
obviously
watched
should.
2018's Hereditary yet,
So good. But Midsummer,
I
Oh.
refuse to watch it because I already watched Hereditary, same people, right?
it's different. It's
it was just
Hereditary,
like
I mean,
it was unsettling.
Midsummer is literally like a psychopath movie.
Yeah.
Like
I don't want to watch
it
it.
literally. So the first 15 minutes of it, you're just like, what the fuck am I watching?
The worst thing I ever watched was like 1,000 Ways to Die. Have you guys
Ooh,
watched
Oh my God.
I used to love
I
that show.
That show. Oh my god. Do you guys have a story from that like really stuck with you? Because I have one that I think about almost daily.
I think
Do you guys remember the episode where that person drank like a bunch of caffeine, like coffee, and then they got to work and they were drinking like Monsters and whatever?
they died of a caffeine overdose.
Yep. I think about it all the time.
Point of information, that actually recently, I just saw something like that.
No way.
Have you guys ever been to Panera?
Yeah.
The bread?
Yeah, Panera Bread, like
Oh.
the company.
The coffee shop. Sorry, not the bread.
No, but
No,
like
Panera
Bread.
Bread.
Yeah.
Panera Bread.
So, you know, their charged lemonade has caffeine in it. Someone had, I think she had like 390 grams of caffeine.
Grams.
Yeah.
Sounds like a morning to me.
Yeah, I have to look it up. But
I drink a lot of
she
coffee.
she
You do.
died of a caffeine overdose.
Like recently,
Okay,
I think it's happened like a year or two ago.
390 grams is like
I cannot even
at
compute
least
what a gram
20
is.
coffees.
Okay,
Ooh.
thank you for doing
I
that
only
for
have
me.
6 shots this morning. Oh, that's a lot.
It's quite a lot. He always orders like the largest size at Starbucks, which
It's
is
called Trenta.
out of this world. Just have a venti.
No, it's not that big.
Okay.
Wait,
I'll just
okay,
like have 2 Wentis.
5 cold brews have 1 gram of caffeine.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, not grams, milligrams. 390
Austin,
milligrams.
Can you recompute this for me?
Yeah, 390 milligrams is just like 2 coffees.
I have more than 2 a day.
There's no way.
Something is.
She died.
She died, and that is the
So,
end of the
okay,
story.
imagine having 2 nitro cold brews and then passing away.
No.
That would be.
Well, why would you have 2?
I'm like,
Really?
having
It depends on
fun.
like how much you had like in a time span too.
The
Probably.
other day I was hungover and I got a Trenta. And I was like, I'm like, I'm Dan.
Okay, wait. My friend is like allergic to coffee, so
Oh.
every time our professor bring like a hot coffee into the office,
Mhm.
into like our class, he always fell asleep. That's like his allergic reaction. So I expose him to coffee daily, and from like freshman, and by the end of the our senior year in college, he can drink a latte.
Ooh.
He can drink a latte.
Wait, start doing that with me and green tea so I can have matcha again.
I think that's a little.
Oh, I
bit
love
too
matcha.
I don't
healthy.
think his
Oh,
friend was
damn.
allergic.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Okay, I'm sorry. My throat closes up.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't
He
drink
just
that.
like fell
Okay.
Do you have an EpiPen?
I do have an EpiPen.
It could work.
Try a couple times.
I like said to my doctor, I was like, she like prescribed me an EpiPen, and I was like, no, thank you though. And she was like, why? And I'm like, because it's $800. So
Oh, yeah.
I will
Wow.
not be filling that. So she like got really upset. I left, and then she called me. She was like, hey, there's like another brand that's not like actual EpiPen, and you can get it for way less. I'll like, give you a coupon or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Good
well,
RX.
thank you. Good thing I walked out of the office.
That makes me
We
think
love Big
about
Pharma. Not.
no, seriously. Insurance, like in Canada, I believe insurance is like free, if I'm not mistaken. Or like in some countries, like insurance, like healthcare in general is like
Yeah.
free. So
In Europe, I think. In some
And
Yeah.
places.
EpiPen being $800 with my insurance is wild.
that's insane.
Wild. And I know my dad would buy it for me, but I don't want my dad
I
dishing
wouldn't.
out
I wouldn't. $800
for no reason.
Is it just like a one charge thing?
with an EpiPen?
But yeah,
yes.
you get like one, but like they expire. So you like
Is it
have
like
to
a
get
2-year
them.
thing? Like 2
I
years?
forget how often. Mine's probably expired actually. I should probably look at it.
Wow.
I mean, I would still use it even
I
if
mean,
it is
it's like
expired.
a thing that you have to have just in case.
Yeah.
And like they expire, so then you're just like buying this thing.
What
like,
happens
just
if you
in case?
use an expired one though?
I think it still
You
works.
still
I
die.
don't know. My doctor told I was like, I have one. I'll just use an expired one, and she was like, please don't. So I don't know what that means, but she didn't want me to.
No, I mean, I feel like my grandparents, they have all type of medicine and shit in the house. Some of that shit has to be expired.
Oh, for sure.
Like even like seasoning. Like I
Probably
have, I have
oh.
one friend.
Do you guys check your seasoning?
Basically,
No, I don't.
I'm sure all of it's expired.
Okay, one time I was at my grandparents' house, and it was my turn to bring snacks for a chapter meeting. I was in a sorority, so I grabbed like a few unopened snacks because they just had like a big pantry. They had so much shit. They were unopened, so I thought they were like new.
Fresh.
Yeah, so I bring them to chapter meeting, and everyone's like, "These are expired, like 8 years ago."
Like fossilized basil.
I was like, "Oh, sorry." Got them from my grandparents.
I got it from my grandparents. I didn't realize it was going to be an issue. No one ever opened it or used it, so I was just like,
I think
oh,
my
okay.
grandma had like spices that expire in the 90s. Just
Oh
chilling
my
in the
Yeah,
fridge.
God.
they don't replace them.
That makes me think of what's that show, Hoarders? Like, are we just hoarding seasoning?
Well,
Well, I mean, like, does seasoning really expire?
It must. Well,
It-
nowadays, honestly, you just never know what they're putting in.
the dried like
spices.
oregano and basil, all
Yeah.
that definitely does expire.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
what?
it-
Like when it is expired,
Do you
just
think
like
it
loses
just-
flavor.
It tastes so flat when you
Okay.
use it.
Oh, like soda.
But it doesn't take up that much space, seasoning. Just your cabinet space, which isn't a lot.
Yeah.
Like even within a year of buying like basil or oregano, you can taste the difference.
But Jess has been talking a lot about the thing that she thinks daily, and I saw this trend on TikTok where people ask like, "What's your Roman Empire?"
The philosophy behind it,
Okay.
all the good Stoics came from the Roman Empire.
The Salem witch trials.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think every day I do something and I think I would be burned at the stake
Oh God.
if I was in that era.
Christ.
Wait,
You're not alone, sister.
Think about it all the time.
I'm like, oh, yeah.
And you know what? My best grade on an exam that I didn't read the book for was for the Crucible. So
Oof.
I did very good on that exam. I only got 2 wrong out of 100. So
it's a pretty straightforward book.
you know what? And I didn't read the book, and I got that good of a grade. So
Yeah.
Love that. Stellar. You're a star, baby.
Thank you.
Star student.
Well, my teacher literally told us everything before the exam, so then I just listened.
What's your Roman Empire, Caleb?
Bar
Kim
taco.
The
Bar
Kardashian.
taco and Kim K.
The bar taco.
What do I think about often, and how often do I think about it? Besides bar taco, because I actually am
He
obsessed
loves bar
with
taco.
that place. I don't think I have one, honestly. I think my mind's like a ticking time bomb. So no, death.
Oh.
Death. I think about
Okay.
death like
Every
often.
day?
Do you really think about it that often?
Kinda.
Wow.
Okay.
I just think about like my
try-
surroundings.
Like trying to fathom the concept of it, or like
of like knowing when it's gonna happen. Like, oh my god, am I about to die right now?
Wait, I have a question for you. If someone had the answer
Of,
of
like, when you would die,
and how you're gonna die,
would
do
you
think
wanna
you
know?
would? Yeah,
No, I would not.
Yes.
you would.
Yeah, because I would want to do absolutely everything that I've wanted to do.
You don't think that
Before
would
that
cause you to
time.
Oh,
think?
wait.
like imagine if they said in 2 weeks in a day you would die. What would you do?
I would probably quit my job.
Mm-hmm.
Literally I would tell everybody I love them, of course, and I would just go radio
you.
silence, and no one will ever hear from me. You'll just find my body.
Wait.
But
Okay.
I would just like live my life. I would just do whatever I wanted to do in that moment. But the first thing I would really do is just like quit my job and just like go off.
How many times would you go to Bar Taco in those 2 weeks?
Oh my god.
Probably none, because I want to do something way more fun than that.
No,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say you're not doing anything to avoid death. You just accept it and you enjoy your life.
Yeah, but in those two, if somebody told me right now, like, you're gonna die in 2 weeks.
I have the opposite though. What if they tell you you're gonna live a long, happy life and you're gonna die of old age at like 98?
I wouldn't
Would you
change the
do
thing.
anything about it? Do you think you would just like stop thinking about death then?
Probably not.
Would you walk in the middle of a road and just be like, okay, I'm not gonna die?
I'm not.
No, no. I wouldn't like try to think that I would be invincible, but like I would keep in mind, like, okay, I have 50-something plus years of life left. What am I gonna do next? Like, what big accomplishment am I gonna do now? Like, am I gonna have a family? Am I gonna get married? Like, what am I going to do to make myself feel happy? So when I die at 98, or if I die in 2 weeks, am I gonna die happy?
Then just think about that now. No.
Yeah, but I mean, I still think about death.
Okay.
Like, it's just like
I
a.
never think about it at all.
Like, I literally, like, when I'm on the train, I'm like, oh shit, are we gonna like run to another train and like collide?
Well,
Like-
that's not your Roman Empire.
Mm?
Yeah.
What is your Roman Empire?
Okay.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Say it.
I don't. Not to be nosy, but I don't know. Since I was like young, I often think that I can only see the world through my eyes and my perspective. And sometimes I said, how would my parents see the world? How would Taylor Swift see the world? How would whoever see the world? And I'm just wondering.
So you wanna be like,
how
what,
are
a
they living their
teleporter?
life?
You want to be
what-
like a fly on the wall?
Yeah, like I'm sitting here with you guys. Like, what is Taylor Swift doing?
So
right
you
now?
would love
So-
to
I
like
don't
jump
know, that's
into
what I
other
thought.
people's
So
bodies.
empathy.
Yeah, I want to like be in their life and be in their body and see like how.
That's kinda
what
cool.
they say.
So empathy is your Roman Empire.
No, just like I just want to know how other people live their life. I
That's-
constantly think about random people. Like the other day I
That's-
was thinking about.
Do you think about how I live them?
Isn't that the
I
definition of
haven't
empathy?
gotten to you.
No,
Oh,
technically,
I haven't.
empathy is more
I'm not
like
on the
about
list yet.
feelings. He doesn't care about the feelings.
Well, that's
like the
sympathy.
emotion.
That's sympathy.
Yeah, that's not what he's saying. He
No.
just wants to like
To see it,
He
to
just
see
wants
it
to
from your point of
experience it.
view.
like when I'm sleeping.
Not
on my
feel
bed
it. He doesn't
and-
want to feel what you're doing.
Like-
He just wants to see it.
Here's an example. If I'm sitting here doing my job, I'll be thinking, what's Austin doing right now? What is he seeing? What is he doing?
I'm
smelling?
seeing
So you
the
think
barbell.
about Austin, but you don't think about me?
No example. I haven't. Been to Austin either.
I was like, okay.
I I have not.
I think
been
I have
on
a
you guys.
fun life, but whatever.
So do you imagine yourself like on a bench, like just seeing a
I
barbell
just
go
sit
up and
and
down?
stare into blank space and just imagine what you're seeing. I don't know. That's like I think about that pretty often.
Do you
Like,
guys
random people?
like just like how you're saying right now? You have like like you sit there and you can imagine, like, you know how people have said like some people can't do that. Like
Oh my
will
god, I
sit
have
there,
a very vivid imagination.
vivid. Yeah, so I will sit there and like make like full stories in my head.
Oh
Whatever.
my god, yeah.
Like
no,
I
they,
could
they,
picture
they consider
it.
you that you're crazy if you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Some
They
people
say people that have like, if you can like make up stories, if you have an imagination, you have some type of mental illness.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
No, I heard that if you have a song stuck in your head, that's a mental illness.
Oh,
I
that's
do
called
that too.
earworm.
I'm. I think everything is a mental illness. In all honesty, like
Well, you
not
know what?
all
I don't
jokes
wanna get rid
aside,
of it. I like it.
but it's just like I mean, I've always had I can make up
But
a whole.
do you guys all have a voice in your
experience.
head?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's your
Some
conscious.
people don't. Some people don't.
I think people do.
Does your voice sound like you?
Yeah. Have you ever like played like said something on a video and listened to your voice and you're just like, ew, that's not what I hear inside of my head.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, ew, I hate my voice.
Yeah, I hate my voice.
Side story. Now that you're just using the word vivid, I've used that that word wrong for like 2 years. I thought
Really?
vivid means like vague, and I'm like,
Oh my
I'm
God.
sitting here like, I remember. it
So the
vividly."
exact
And
opposite?
then proceed to describing it very vaguely.
I'm like, what?
Oh my god! And
That's
then
hilarious.
my friend described me. That doesn't sound vivid. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh.
I remember it so vividly.
Yeah. I just describe it like.
I mean, no, because English wasn't your first language, right?
No.
Yeah, no, you're doing amazing with the English language.
Absolutely amazing. I could.
I mean, for
not-
just being here for 5 years.
I would be
4.
horrible with another language. You're like killing it.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you can learn one language right now, because I used to do
French.
Duolingo. French. Ooh, French is so hard, I
I
feel
think I would
like.
do
And
Italian.
I would live in France for at least 2 years if I knew French.
I would probably do I would probably do Cantonese or Mandarin.
Very political.
Very political.
Oh, okay.
I probably would because like
Part of
French,
me wants to
French
say
does have like a
Japanese
nice
because I
sexy
wanna
accent.
go.
I do love that. Spanish is easy. Hola, bonjour.
I
Ooh.
failed Spanish in high school. Yeah, like that's not even Spanish, but
But yeah, I took Spanish in college. I mean, in high school.
I failed.
Wait, how many languages do you guys speak?
I speak
One and
2
one only.
What's the other one, bitch?
Spanish.
You do?
I know a little.
Would you say you speak it fluently, or do you just know?
A few
If a
words.
Spaniard walked into Dan's door right now and tried to talk to you, would you be able to have a conversation?
A little one.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien.
¿Y tú?
¿Y tú?
And then he'd be like,
So. That's all I know, and I failed, bitch.
Ciao.
One time I got like literally like a 0 on my exam.
Did you cheat?
Oh, I got 1 point because I signed
I
my
was
name.
like, the only time you get a 0 is if you cheated and you got caught.
No, because I signed my name and then everything after that. I was a bad student.
But anyway, flashback when I first got here. Wait, flashback to before that. I dated women before I dated men. So when
here?
I first, no, in Cambodia.
Oh.
I had a few girlfriends.
How many years ago?
Over 4 years ago.
You were a man.
I was a man.
That's why you're so good at building everything.
I know, I was impressed with myself. But anyway, I moved here, and then this one girl went to our college, and then she moved here in her sophomore year, and I was in my junior year. So she moved here, and then when I got here, we started texting, and then she had a boyfriend. So I thought that we were just gonna be like hanging out as like friends, like I'm new to the city or whatever. So we met, and then she kind of like was flirty, and then she invited herself to my apartment to watch movies. Like the whole thing was like, oh, I don't know.
Like this apartment?
No, my old apartment.
Okay.
So she got here, whatever. I'm like, I don't want to see you again. You have a boyfriend. That's weird in my head, but I
Yeah.
just avoid like making more plans. But she's one of those girls that always brag about. She's materialistic, so she always brag about the stuff that she owns. And then when she finished her schooling here, she moved back, and then I unfollowed her, removed her from my following list. So today I was talking to Jenny, because like she lived in like further away from Boston, like 50 minutes away by driving.
Oh,
But
wow.
In her Instagram bio, she said lived in Boston, MA. Always
I
like
hate when
that.
people do that.
I know, like you live so far away.
Like we live in Boston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Jenny made some joke and I said that joke to her, so I went and stalked her just to see like, do you still do that? And she does. But when she got back home, she got engaged.
Oh.
And then when I go stalk her, her status said single. I'm like, oh, did you forget to update that? So I went through like a year of scrolling, and then the whole picture of engagement is gone. And like all of
Yikes.
her boyfriend pictures is gone.
I love doing
Five,
this.
like 6 years of like dating and engagement.
Everything
Like,
just
it was,
erased.
Like, a whole party. It's so big.
Whoa.
Engagement in Cambodia is
Well,
big.
clearly it wasn't like that good if she was hanging out with you while she was dating him.
And yeah, she was said long distance is hard. I'm like, okay, I don't care. You have a boyfriend, and I wanna suck penis. But anyway.
What?
But anyway.
Facts.
Yeah,
Only
but
facts.
Anyway, it's like the whole thing is gonna just discover it. I'm like, oh my god! And you have a business degree, and now you joined the military. Like, what's happening?
She joined the military?
Yeah,
What the
I'm like,
fuck?
oh my god, what's happening? It was so
Wait.
weird.
I must have missed that part.
Wait, women can join the military in Cambodia?
Yeah. No, she's not engaged anymore.
I mean, I don't love when couples break up. That's not like what I'm trying to say, but I love the drama of it. Like when you see on like Instagram, like this couple that's together, they're engaged, they post whatever, and then all of a sudden it's just like
No, it's
not
like-
together.
I
anymore.
love it when it happens to people that I kind of didn't like.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, ooh, fuck you, bitch.
Just praying on their downfall the
Yeah.
whole time.
Just praying on your downfall. But
For
like,
real.
no, like recently, like
Karma's a bitch.
Oh,
I have a
like-
group message with my friends from college. One of the girls that we cheered with, she got engaged. Never heard about a wedding or anything. It kind of like slipped my mind because like I didn't really give a shit. I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
whatever. She's engaged. She's happy. Cool for her. Then the other day, maybe like a week ago, someone was like, Caleb, isn't so-and-so engaged? I'm just like, I think so. And then they sent the screenshot of the new engagement photo. And I'm just like, wait,
New engagement.
she got engaged to somebody else.
Oh.
And then we were looking for the old photos.
I don't understand these people that like go from one relationship to another so quickly. I have been single for so long. Like,
The hurt.
how does
The
this
hurt.
happen?
The hurt.
This is wild. This is like family. This is like worthy of a TV show.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
We got the Kardashian level real
Mhm.
quick.
In Cambodia, I live in like a small town and moved to the city. I made this friend in high school, and then my mom has all her friends. One of the person that she knew has a mistress.
Oh,
The mistress moved to the
Okay.
big city that I live in for school. She started like a whole business because her husband was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for you and everything because he's rich." Her brother is my
Mhm.
friend, and then my mom has another friend. So her friend has a daughter, and then she arranged a marriage for that daughter for another guy, and then they got married for 9 months, and then divorced. And 6 months later, there were rumors that her ex-husband started talking to another girl and they have an engagement. And then my mom friend, arranged a marriage for that girl with my friend.
the mistress's brother.
Yes,
Wow.
like to make the wedding before her ex-husband.
She said, mm-mm.
And then my friend never invited me to that wedding.
That's
But
rude.
my mom got invited, and that's how I figured it out. I'm like,
He
You
didn't
know
invite
what?
you?
you went to my friend's wedding? What's happening? And that's how I discovered all the tea.
Wait, why
Wow.
didn't he invite you?
Because it was in Paris.
Oh,
Because it was arranged, and then he
he
now.
said, my
he-
friends are not invited.
Are arranged marriages like still a thing in Cambodia?
Yeah, unfortunately.
By the
The parents.
parents on which side? Like, or both?
Both.
Oh, wow. Is that going to happen to
Good
you
for
when you
us
go
for
home?
getting out.
No.
Are
High five
are
me.
How do you
come
know?
back with a-
What happens if
No,
you
we
go
have this
home?
conversation with my parents all the time.
A lot
I'm
of
never gonna be
Chaldean
arranged.
marriages, like not like they're not like super arranged. A lot, but it's like you have to get married within the culture. Like it's just like
Fans, if you are listening, which I know you are because you are avid listeners, make sure you email us at
The Wine Cellar Pod at gmail.com.
follow us also on Instagram as well. If you have anything that you want to talk about, any submissions that you want to submit to us, please let us know. Listen. We are here as your guide. We would love to give you some feedback on everything.
Our candid advice.
Literally, I mean, we are not licensed therapists.
Not that we're licensed.
We're not licensed therapists, but we will definitely give you some information. So here is
our opinions.
Our opinion on everything. So actually, speaking of different opinions,
yeah.
One of my friends did reach out to me about something.
What?
And I'm going to share it with you all.
Okay.
One of my friends I used to work with back in Tampa, we used to work in the office setting, and her new coworker that works with her isn't the tidiest person.
Oof.
So, like, we're already starting off on the wrong foot there. Her office, I think it's about like six people in this area who share one bathroom, which is actually not that bad.
That's
because
not that bad.
I've seen where like 20 or 30 people share like one stall. And every time she goes to this restroom, there is a paper towel outside of the trash can. So at first she just assumed like they just tried to toss it in the trash can and it fell out. That wasn't the case so often. So they put up a sign in the restroom, and pretty much the sign stated, please discard all paper towels in the trash can.
In the trash can.
So I got this image sent to me today. Is it disgusting? No, it's not disgusting, but like, I don't know if you can see where the sign is, but like.
Oh, it's like they're clearly doing it on purpose.
Intentionally at this point. So, but there is
it's so outside of the trash can.
Exactly.
Why is it so hard to put it in there?
Exactly. And there's a sign right above on the actual
it's like someone's
paper towel dispenser
throwing it
on the ground. Yeah.
This is giving like a teenager who want to like go against.
She's no teenager.
Wait, your coworker knows who it is?
And she believes it is the new coworker. So the reason why I brought this up is because we are going to figure out, how do we handle the situation? How do you handle a situation working with a difficult coworker who is blatantly, literally just like going against the grain and like just moral compass of just moral respect and decency in a restroom? Like, you don't throw shit on the floor.
What is the point of like doing that? To like do that so blatantly, like literally to like there's a trash can right there to throw it on the ground instead of throwing it in the trash
especially
can.
because there is a sign. But even if it wasn't a sign, honestly, like you're a pig. You're a pig.
I feel like there are people that want like to go against the rule to like to piss people off.
Yeah.
And just think it's fun.
It's just a very incredibly high level of stubbornness. It's like, why?
I think I would call them out and I would be like, hey, I talked to like the other coworkers and they all say it's not them. I'm not saying it's you, but there's something's happening. If it is you, if you could just like make sure that you're getting into the bin, like I just, if it is you, also like, can you tell me why you're doing it?
They would just so deny it.
I don't know.
I mean, even though the note is there, I think I would possibly dispel like some information like via email to everyone, just like, hey, this has been an ongoing issue. Can someone please do X, Y, and Z? Because my friend had to pick up that paper towel and put it in the trash. So my thing is, you never know what's on that trash. You don't know what's on that paper towel. Like,
she could have wiped her vagine with that.
And then gross.
You don't know. Like,
no, exactly. But it's just like, that's so unsanitary.
In
like,
the bathroom,
already.
you don't want to be touching all that stuff.
Exactly. And so, like, luckily, she's a very hygienic person. She washed her hands and everything afterwards. But just like, the simple fact, like,
that's
even
really
janitors don't have to do that. Throwing your used paper towel on the ground is literally wild.
It's so childish.
Yeah. But like, this is also why like I have like that no friend policy at work. Like, I try not to do anything at work. I don't use the restroom at work. I don't talk to people at work. Like,
you don't use the restroom?
No, I usually wait until I go home.
Oh my
god! Even pee?
Yeah, I don't like using public.
Pee?
I don't like using public restrooms at all.
For 8 hours?
Public restrooms aren't disgusting.
That's really bad for you.
That's wild.
Listen.
You just don't drink
I'm
water?
not listening.
Wow.
Do I what? Do I drink water?
Yeah.
Well, at work we don't have water fountains. We have to like pay to be in the water
this
pool.
This sounds so unhealthy. You have to pay for water at work?
Yeah, because we have the Cooligan water filters.
That should be illegal. Are you kidding me?
We have like the public thing, but like nobody wants to use that.
Are you being tortured?
Sounds like it.
That is crazy. Someone just asked me why you guys don't set me up with someone you work with, and I was like, well, half of them work remote, and I don't know who Dan works with.
Well, not even that.
Not even I
Like
didn't have kids.
for me, like the reason why like I'm like anti-friends at work is because like I've been burned so many times by like having that like everybody knows it. I'm a socialite. I can talk to a fucking brick wall. I met this dude in 5 minutes. I'm just like, he's cool. I hung out with him. Continue to hang out with him. And like, yeah, we're good friends. Like I'd rather be able to like hang out with people that I can actually be myself around.
Listeners, he was talking about Austin.
Yeah.
This guy.
He's
yeah,
like, this dude.
I mean, they're watching. They're watching, I'm assuming.
Well, listeners.
So yeah, Austin. Like Austin was like my first friend here. That I met Jess and I met Dan. My point is, it's just like I want to,
You've been burned by being friends with coworkers.
or telling them personal things, like personal life. Like if I want to go out and get drunk on a Tuesday night and be hungover on Wednesday and throw up all day in the office, I don't want that to be like talked
Nobody should
around
know
the
that.
office. Exactly.
Yeah.
But like that's just a scenario. Like
Yeah.
I don't want that to be like a thing.
Besides
that,
your friend from work.
exactly.
I
Work
hate
life
that
is
you
my
got
work
so
life.
like scorned by that. I feel like.
Well, I think it's just also because like I wanted to work in management at a certain point in my career. Like
And you can't have friends like that at
yeah,
that point.
like it's certain things that I don't want to converse with. So like it does. It does suck that people think that like I'm mean or like I have no personality. I'm just like, oh, thanks.
I think
love
it's
that.
coworkers.
Yeah, but a lot of my coworkers genuinely think that like I'm antisocial, I'm mean, and it's not that I'm deliberately trying to be that way.
Side story. Because like we had asked him to like use his work voice and like talk to us.
Oh my god.
Scared.
Scary.
Scared.
Scary.
The work emails that I send are
Scary.
just like I have to be direct though. Like I can't be
Yeah.
like too giggly, too funny. It's just
I
like I
definitely
gotta
feel
get
like-
straight to the point and let you know like what it is and what it's not. So when meeting Carolyn, she did introduce me to a few other
We
individuals
love Carolyn.
that
We
love you,
do.
Carolyn. I do have two individuals that like I talk to the most at work. I wouldn't say they are my friends. They're my. I guess I can say they're my work friends.
Okay.
I don't sit and talk to them
I
about
think
my
work friends
personal
is a
life.
real thing.
I think it is too, but like in my defense, like I want to have. I don't want my work friends knowing my everyday. My work friends can't have my social media. My work friends can't have my personal phone number. Like
Really?
I want it to be separate. I just want it to be
Okay.
completely separate. But with saying that, like I'm open to having like platonic, casual conversation at work about work things, but don't come to me about like work drama. If you're coming to talk to me about work drama, I don't care.
I love
we
work
do
drama.
different type of operations at work. Like
Really?
I do operations, you do more whatever you're doing. I don't want anybody coming to me about, oh, did you hear about this? I don't give a
But don't you think
fuck.
that they would say that to you and they would think like maybe you would do it back?
Yeah, but that's different. Like I don't want to hear about other people's drama. I want to, if you're in the comments, if you're my coworker and you tell me something that happened with you, not word of mouth, something that actually happened to you and you're telling me,
okay.
that's completely different. If you're coming to me as my coworker and you're just like, did you hear about Jimmy? Did you hear what Jimmy did? Or did you hear about what Samantha did? It's just like, I don't give a I don't care about those people. Like I don't work with those people. Maybe that's just like I think it comes like with age, honestly, that
Maybe.
some things that kind of just like you just genuinely don't give a crap about.
I feel like work is boring without a little bit of drama.
No, I get what you're saying. I just think in the sense of just like there's
Notice.
nothing wrong with a little gossip of just like your personal life situation. I don't mind that. I love when you guys tell me your personal information because like we are friends, like we're really good close friends, like we spend a lot of time with each other. I don't want to whatever I'm saying or whatever I did this weekend to be used against me.
Yeah.
I want people to feel safe talking to me because do I go back and tell what people say? No, I don't.
Yeah.
But I don't want people to I don't want you to go back and tell 20 other people that
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
that don't even know who my name is or know even know my role in this company.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't want you to go back and feel that you should be able to be
Yeah.
the advocate for them.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode of the Wine Cellar podcast. We hope you enjoyed. I am Austin.
I'm Jess,
Dan.
It's Caleb.
and let's keep these good vibes going.
See you guys.
All right. See you guys next
Bye.
week.